Welcome to Aachen Rother GBF. This is an eastbound service which will travel to Stolberg, where you will couple to some empty wood wagons at Aachen and then drop them off a siding in Stolberg and then stop at a different siding. My word, that's a mouthful. How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. This is TSW3, and you know, I thought we'd run something in the Br187 because I haven't used the 187 on channel very often. This is one of the scenarios that is on Koln Aachen that I haven't done yet. This is the first time for me, so welcome in. Thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoy this one. This is the 187. Let's jump in and let's have a look what we need to do in this one. Let's get the door closed. So it's asking us to... Right, so it wants us to get going right away at the red signal. So let's see if I can remember how to do this. Right, battery on. Parking brake is the signal lights. We want those to auto. Deactivate. We want to activate the cab. We definitely need that. What else have we got on this back wall? Not a lot. Right, okay. Let's have a look in here then, because we'll put the safety systems on. They are on the wall. It really has been a long time since I've been in this one, I can tell you. Right, we don't need LZB, do we? We'll have PZB though. Where's our CIFA? There we go. Right. Okay. Back up front we go. Now, of course, we need to get all set up, ready to go again. So this is where all our PZB controls are, which is fine. Let's put it into forwards. Headlights we want on. Headlights reduced will do. Don't need the cab light on, do we? What we do need to do is to set up these lights at the front. Now, can I remember how to do this? I think... No, it's not that one. Let me go back. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It is that. Right, so enter on that. That's it. Right, what end are we in? We are in the number 1 end. So, number 1 end needs to be the white lights, and number 2 needs to be those. Okay, that's good. Now, I think we press enter on that, and then back to home. Let's just have a look outside. Yes, we have got lights on the front. That is excellent. Is the pantograph up, actually? Yeah, it is. So, we could be ready to go. Let me just check what else we need to do over this side. Don't think there's anything else. Let's release the brakes. Off we go. So, stop the train before the red signal. And we can release the safety systems there while we're doing that. The sounds are a little bit different from when I last drove this. I'm almost sure. Just sound different. Anyway, let's stop here. I should actually be using the loco brake, not the train brake, so I'll swap over to that shortly. Hold the circle button to contact the dispatcher. This will be to let us through the red, so the signal change there, so we can proceed at restricted speed. That's good. And we're coupling to 15 vehicles. It's noisy on the outside, isn't it? Looks like we got a talent 2. So, coupling up to this, I think we're going to have to change ends again. After doing all that setup work. But that's fine. Let's do this nice and gentle. Couple up on the outside. There we go. That's good. Right, so now we have to go to, well, we're going via Ellendorf. So let's have a look where we are. We're going back this way. We're right at the top of the map, actually. So let's do everything we need to do then, in that case. We'll set that to off. We need to go into the lights again. And actually, we just need to turn the lights off, don't we? We don't need to do that. So if we turn them off, that's all we need to do. What else do we need to do at this end? I think that's it. Right, okay. Let's get out the seat, helps her do it correctly. Let's deactivate this cab. Go down the other end. And we just need to do the same setup at this side. So let's activate this cab. Got to do that actually for a couple of seconds. Check the lights. Put those on auto. Has that actually activated? Do I need to deactivate first? I'm expecting it to be lit up once it's done it, you see. Let me just press this for a few seconds. Right, we'll soon find out if that's done anything. I mean, it's all lit up at this end, which suggests it is activated, but we'll see. Right, headlights. We'll have those on reduced. There's nothing over there. Let's just get into the lights again. So I'm surprised I can remember this, you know. What end is this? This is the number 2 end. So the number 2 end needs that, and the number 1 end is that. So let's enter on that. Go back. Okay, I think we are good to go. Actually, you know what? Where are the safety systems? I did put those on, didn't I? Do I need to reactivate those? Put that into forwards. Now, there's something not right here. Have I left something on in the other cab? Let's go and have a look. Let's just make sure that this is deactivated. Yeah, that's lit up now. Okay, we'll turn those off actually. What did I do on this side? Did I leave anything? The power brake is 0. Train brake is running. Let's go and check. Right. Ah, now we've got it. So we didn't properly deactivate the cab on the other side. We'll turn the cab light off, we don't need it. Are the lights on the outside? They are good. Right, okay. A PZB has now shown up, so that's what it was. That's my confusion. Let's get the brakes off, and we should be away. So we're going via 3.2 kilometres. Let's take a screenshot there. Just put a bit of power in. And on we go. Right, so that was a bit confusing. Got there in the end. See, this is the problem when you get into a loco that you don't drive that often. And this one is a little bit different to some of the others, you know, with having to activate the cab and especially changing ends. So it's just a case of making sure the other cab was deactivated, and then the PZB and CIFA, which you just switch on once on this loco, they then appeared. So we'll get there in the end. But onwards we go. It is actually a very nice loco. There were some problems with the sound and the PZB not working correctly. I think that has all now been fixed. I think I'm right in saying that this 187 was made by Skyhook Games. It's not a Dovetail one. It's been out quite some time. How loud is that though on the outside? Seems a bit disproportionate, doesn't it? Anyway, onwards we go. So we are in PZB for heavy freight. As you can see down there on the old blue 55 warning. Can speed up. Yeah, the sound of this one's pretty unique, isn't it? I don't think we've got another one that sounds like this. And I've driven it before. I remember putting a video on the channel where I said the 187 is a beast, and it is a beast. I've driven it quite a lot on the Tharanta ramp, but I think this loco DLC is actually tied to this route. It is native to this route. So if you pick up this 187, you'll need to own the Koln Aachen route, which I think everybody's got, haven't they? I think that was a standard route way back. Things change so quickly, you forget. So this is our go via. I don't want to go too fast in case we suddenly need to get down to 55. But there's Stolberg. It's only 5 kilometres away, so this is a 20-minute scenario. 30 minutes if you don't know how to switch ends. But once you've watched this, if you play this, you'll see where I went wrong, so you'll be able to correct it. So I think it said when we get to Stolberg, we uncouple 15 vehicles, and then it's just a case of parking up the 187 in a siding. So that's all right, nice and straightforward. There's the IC3. We'll take another look outside, but I won't talk while we go outside. It'll probably drown me out. Quite a nice horn as well.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Okay, so we're looking good. I mean, this has got AFB as well, but tend not to use that when we've got heavy freight. Tend to like to drive it manually. Can use the AFB. Now, I don't know whether real drivers would recommend using AFB whilst pulling freight. So this is just a quick one. Thought we'd just do something different. So we do have, as well, we do have a combined brake and throttle lever, some dynamic brake there. But I'm also using the train brake because we need to get down to, well, we need to get down to 55 really, because we've just hit that magnet. We've only got a kilometre to go until we reach our destination, so let's get that train brake on. There we go.
Zugbeeinflussung. Zugbeeinflussung.
This is Stolberg.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Just acknowledge all these yellow signals that we've got as we go through, of course. We're just getting put out into these sidings at Stolberg. Get out of the way of the ICE trains. We don't want to argue with one of those at their speeds. Especially if they're running under LZB. Although the LZB is very good, isn't it? If we were on the line in front, then those IC trains wouldn't need to worry about anything because the LZB would know where we were and would prevent them from coming to any grief with us. So we're going to stop here. We're going to uncouple, then we're going to go park in the siding. And that's us done. Short and sweet. So we'll use the train brake.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Uncouple these. So you see now how the PZB has changed because we're light loco now. So it's changed mode. Whereas in the hood,
Zugbeeinflussung. Zugbeeinflussung.
so this is the reverse point 3. And I think this will be us done. And that's another scenario ticked off. I think I've only got about 2 left, I think, now on this route, which is quite nice. Saying that though, I do repeat them quite often. Because they just give you a bit of something else, don't they, over the normal services, so they're always quite interested to repeat, especially after so long. There's so much DLC now that you can go around several routes and not come back to a route now for a couple of months. And that generally has been the case with this one. So let's pull up here. That isn't our red light there on the left, so we don't need to worry about that. Right, so it's asking us to reverse back, so we will do that. Put it into reverse. And we've got 402 metres to go, so let's bob outside the cab for a second. Back we go. All the way up to this stop marker. Just apply a little bit of brake there just to slow us down. And that's it. A little quick scenario. Actually took us 24 minutes. We didn't do too badly, did we? Didn't hold us up too much when we were switching ends. We actually got a gold for that one as well, which is quite nice. Another gold to add to the set. It was just under 10 kilometres. Yeah, nice little one, just for when you've got a little bit of time. So hope you've enjoyed it. That was drop and go scenario with the Br187. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Bye for now.